Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. I'm your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield, here on Voice of the Rings, and we're going to continue on the chapter story and adventures to the Legacy of Morgoth, brand new expansion. Very excited today. Welcome. If you're watching this later as a video or a live stream, again, don't forget to throw a like and subscribe on there if you would. That'd be amazing. All right, we'll have some fun today, my friends. Here we go. So where we left off is we were talking with the leader here. Basically, they were just about to send us into the lands, the brand new lands of the Legacy of Morgoth expansion. But we're talking to the original leaders to kind of finish up the story here. So we're on chapter 10 and number 6.6. All right, 10.6. That's where we're at right now. Welcome everyone. Welcome back. And let me just make sure that I've got all of the get the live stream here up so I can see it for you guys. I was like, I knew I forgot something. There we go. Problem solved. There we go. Now I can see the live stream, and now you guys can see the live stream. All right, let's put it up here. Whoop! There we are. All right. Actually, you know what? Is our regular live stream working today? Let's find out. Nope. All right, we're using that one. Streamlabs, you failed me. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and talk with her.
You have returned
nope,
safely.
That's not that one. That one's different. The other chapter. We're going to be working on the new chapter. We need to talk to we did some things for all of the characters, so now we're going to talk with them real quick here. So we'll start by doing some voiceovers. Let's see how my voice does. Here we go.
I cannot leave yet. My kopeshes are sharp for now. The quality of the weapons I requested.
I love that. I cannot leave yet. My kopos are sharp, now for now, but the quality of the weapons I requested from Dalath Dulas is unsatisfactory. To set forth on the unknown road into the lands and test the might and the will of a warrior without suitable arms, unacceptable. If we were a ship, I would hold he who disappointed me over the water by the foot until he satisfied the bargain. Alas, that remedy is not available here. The fountains of Umbar Baharvel are not deep enough. Hrothgar rumbles in dissatisfaction. There is another problem, but I will not burden you with it. I will say just this. Should a friend of yours gift you an animal, ensure that the men who care for it have bravely enough to feed it, or become dinner themselves. Otherwise it may become an annoyance. Koltek waits as well. I will travel with him when he is ready, and the two of us will meet up with you when we can. So again, this guy is supposed to be, I believe he's supposed to be, he's not full orc, he's like a half ogre or something, right? Or something? I forget what they wanted his species to be in the story, but you guys remember? Hello, welcome everyone. Angus, Brian, Shade, Robert, welcome everyone, welcome indeed. All right, so we'll be having fun here today. I know I said to a couple of you guys, I'm not sure we're gonna be streaming on Sunday, but a bunch of you said, yes, please stream. And then some of you who said no were like, you need to take a break. You guys are all very nice, very sweet. But we were having, I did want to stream a little bit. So we're gonna stream for a little while here today. And then we will have some fun. All right. There we go, we're gonna do this. All right, let's talk with Mr.
There has been a miscommunication with the owner of the warehouse that was going to supply this expedition.
There has been a miscommunication with the owner of the warehouse that was going to supply this expedition. I will remind and correct this error, but as a result, it will be some time before I can depart. You consider sharing with Koltek the words of Kabar, who believe the power of the kindred would speed along the preparations, but decided to keep them to yourself instead. Hamalek had some difficulties of her own arguing for the caravan, but fewer mouths to feed on the journey will require fewer supplies. Her failure makes my own task more simple, which puts a smile on my face. Koltek smiles dangerously, and you take your leave of him. It's a scary pirate man. Alright, let's see who else we have to... Who's that person that keeps coughing in here? in the background sounds.
Hamalak and Koltek speak of difficulties, but to my eyes, the sun shines upon our road.
Hamalak and Tolkek speak of difficulties, but to my eyes, the sun shines upon our road. Meshach has given her blessing for this journey. My wife came to speak with me on this matter shortly after you left Dar Lajar, and she made clear her approval of this adventure. She wishes me to avenge our family and those of my crew upon the traitor Azagath and his ally Nasaki, and put these sorrowful days behind us. Masaki's love will follow me on this road. This is his wife right here, by the way, he's talking about. And it will remain when I return home in triumph. I am ready to depart, the sooner to return. After you have spoken with the others, I will meet you at the east gate of the city, with the eyes turned to the sunrise and the road ahead.
It is good to see you again, my friend.
All right, to the east gate. Here we go. Oh, sweet. Thank you, Robert, for the super chat. The room is now blue, just like the beautiful blue ground here in the game. And those blue walls. I always like how it somehow the super chat matches something in the stream. Also, my blue cloak. All right, Baruch Hazah! Woohoo! Woohoo! Yes, I will scream it very loud if we hit our goal today. I think it's a fun little thing that YouTube added with the super chat thing. It gives me like something I can make special for us at the end. Yes. Yeah, it is hard because you feel bad for the person that might be sick, but it is a little bit like if someone's coughing like really hard like during something, it's like, especially at like bad times, like someone coughs like right during like the loudest part of like a, you know, performance with a bunch of music or something, no one cares, but it's like someone's like some special thing and just like right in the middle of it, which is usually when the cough happens. We all know that being sick at some point or another. But yes, Robert, I agree. All right, so we're off to meet with the gates. The best part is it's 4 dawn right now in the game. So we are going to have full daylight in the game for our entire stream, which will be super fun. I've been trying to figure out the best time for that, so it seems like 11:45 in my time right now is the best time for that in the game. But sometimes it does change to an extent, so. Let's turn the music up. The music's awesome right now. Let's see, so we're going to the south gate to meet him. Oh, never mind, we're going up to that hill. I guess we're leaving the south gate, okay. Oh, interesting, there's like a mist. Wait a second, there's a fog. I've never seen this in Umbar yet. There's I've never seen the weather in Umbar yet with fog. That's awesome. And you can hear like the bells of the ships. That's really cool. That's actually really, really cool. I did not know there was a weather pattern. There's fog in Umbar. It's really well done how the fog looks. It's like just enough. It's not like a super heavy fog, but enough that you could tell it's like it's gonna rain or it's a big, you know. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right, where is our person? We're trying to find them. This is the issue with when we're doing a story mode on live streams. Though I guess it's not an issue if you guys are enjoying traveling around with me. A lot of times with my LOTRO tail, I'll skip things that are like just me running around trying to find something. It should be right here. Aha, we're here. All right, the advanced traveling party has assembled. Ah, sweet. So we just got Bella Gondor Belandor and Sirgon. Cool. Look at this. And we're all dressed up in blue, just like the super chat. We are prepared for battle. Alright. Ha ha ha! Alright, let's do this.
The Londor tells me the rest of our traveling party has been delayed.
But they will join us when they can. I confess this small group is more to my liking. But will this endanger the success of our mission? I would not want to face Azagath and Nasaki in battle without the half-troll at our side. Oh, he's a half-troll. Okay. Alright. So he's like an orc troll. That other guy.
Rothog and Koltek will join us when they can. For now, this will be our traveling company.
As we venture in pursuit of Azagath and Nasaki. Onward to victory and vengeance! Alright, here we go.
Outside, the city was once alive with caravans, preparing to depart along the Road of Riches.
When trade with the southern kingdom thrived, the flat ground to the east of the city was alive with a colorful assemblage of tents and caravans preparing to depart along the Road of Riches. Now, there are few for such trade, and slowed to but a trickle. But theirs is the road upon which we will begin, and follow it eastward until we find the sign of Azagath. There should be a guard post east along the road. Let us go there now and see what the sentries have seen. Alright, on we go, my friends. Here we go into the great unknown. Now, if you did not follow me on my previous streams, I started, this is part 3. We've done one every single day of this weekend since the new expansion has come out. The first day, we just explored. I didn't do any quests. We just explored the entire new 4 regions. So here's what's new of the Legacy of Morgoth, just so everyone knows. This is the same as the Corsairs update, okay? The new one is over here, and you can see we have 4 regions. We have this one, we have this one, and this one, and this one. All right, so those are the 4 regions here, all in one, you can see here. And we explored, we went around and did a 3.5-hour travel, basically, and looked at all the lands. We didn't look at every little nook and cranny, because that would take even more time. But anyway, we explored everything, and yeah, basically, then I went back yesterday. We started the main chapter. We did the first 10.6 chapters. Well, out of chapter 10, we did the first 6 part, and now we're doing part 7 and moving into the new lands, leaving the older lands. So again, older being somewhat old. They're really not that old. Umbar, I feel like, just came out like yesterday, but really it's been out for like, what, like a year and a half? It's crazy, actually. It feels like so fast. So anyway, we are on our way to travel. So we are going to work again on the main chapter, but I also would like to take a couple of the side quests here and there, just to kind of check them out, because I said yesterday that I would check them out. So if it's something that seems fun to do, we'll grab the quest. So we might talk to a couple of side NPCs here and there as we travel. So again, the new region starts basically at the end of the river right here. You can see there's a giant old ruined wall here, which I think they actually call Talperion's Wall. Let's just double check if I'm right. Yeah. So there's a giant old ruined wall, and it actually goes all the way up to the river, and it goes all the way across the other side. So this is where it was stopped before. There was a wall right here, invisible wall before the new region. Also, there's someone I think I'm supposed to talk to right here. Is this the guard I'm supposed to talk to? Maybe not. Yeah, no, this says where I'm supposed to be. Alright, caching knowledge is... Oh, hello. Hold on, everyone. We have a lion to deal with. Sir, we're trying to do a story. I feel kind of bad beating up this lion, but it attacked me. Self-defense. Okay. Ugh, stupid flies. Get out of my face. Just like real life. Alright. So here's our traveling companions right now. We have Sigeleth, Sirgon from Gondor, the elf, her brother, Corundan, And then we have Belongdor, all right, who's from Umbar, but I think historically his background's from Gondor. He just kind of like lives here now. All right, so then we got this guard guy.
What brings you this way, travelers? The
What
caravans have
brings
slowed in
you?
recent days.
What brings you this way, travelers? The caravans have slowed in recent days, and I have had little company save for the sandflies that just attacked Zollin. They are drawn by the heat, and make my days a misery. Kashing peers at each of your companions in turn, and then, when he reaches Belondor, he spreads his hands in surprise. Belondor of the Fleetfast! This is a pleasure and an honor. The Kindred of the Coins has spared little thought for me or for Huta since we were set to man these posts in the days following their rise. I see now I was mistaken. Belondor suggests to help Hashing with the sandflies that trouble him. Oh, great. I get to fight some more sandflies. All right, so good thing I just killed 2 of them. All right, fine. I'll use my battle axe to go and swat flies. Just so everyone knows, Zollin is apparently a ninja, or in this case, an excellent, I'm thinking of Karate Kid when the guy grabs the fly with the chopsticks. Zollin's doing it with a battle axe. Hello, welcome. Adrago. Welcome, welcome. All right, we got a couple more. Do you like how I snuck in that comment about him saying Zollin got attacked by those flies? In reality, it wasn't there. I love to sneak in a comment here and there. Most of the time, I stick straight to the storyline, obviously, but it just fit too perfectly. I need to kill 2 more flies. The 2 flies that I got attacked by and already killed. They should respawn really quick, though. I'm shooting flies out of the air with arrows. Talk about skill. Alright. They're dealt with, laddies. Moving on. Moving on. Thank you, by the way, for liking the stream, guys. It'd be amazing if we could hit 30 likes within the stream today. That'll be our like goal.
Now perhaps you will tell me what brings Belongdor of the Fleetfast to my guard post.
Belondor, thank you for taking your care of those insects, my friend Zollin. I know they will return, for nothing keeps the pests away for long, but even an hour's respite is worth celebrating. Now remember, you will tell me what brings Belladon of the Fleetfast to my guard post. I cannot believe it was only to bring some comfort to poor Kashing, guardian of the road. Belondor explains that the 4 of you are seeking Azagath, Sea Shadow, and Nasaki Wave Reaper, who you believe came this way at some time in the past few days. Kashing gazes into the distance, deep in thought. I wish I could tell you that I have seen this traveling party, but you are the only ones of that esteemed group to visit poor Kashing outside the city. Kinsman Belondor. Each member of the kindred is well known to the Umbari who dwell in these lands. We count them heroes, the brave men and women who saved us from the church cult of the El-Seeing and the Empire of Ordok. If they wish to remain unseen, they might take planes to stay hidden from my eyes of my Umbarian as they traveled. Also, I confess to you that my charge is to watch the east ward, not the west ward, and the sandflies may affect my vigilance, but no longer, I assure you. If you continue east, you will reach my fellow guardsman Huta, who watches the road where it passed by the Teperian's wall and into Ambarun. He may have seen something. The folk of that land do not revere the kindred as do the Umbari, and your fellows may not feel as much need for secrecy.
Khashid is right. Azagath and Nakasi may travel more openly in the lands ahead of us.
Kazig is right, Zollin. The kindred of the coin are well known to the Umbari, but as we travel further away from the city, the names and faces of our quarry will be less familiar to the people we meet. Azagath and Nasaki may travel more openly in the lands ahead of us, but we should speak with Kashi's fellow guardsman Huta at the post where the road runs into Ambarul. Alright, well, off to the next guardsman. We gotta find any trace. Alright, off we go. Ride, my little oryx, ride. Alright, hello, welcome. Good day, everyone, good day. You're all having a wonderful day in Middle-earth, wherever you are. It's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. So, just so you guys know, if you missed my first stream, that's just fine. But just so you know, that wall, that was never there. It was just mountains. So they now put a big, there's an opening there you can go through. And then this was closed off. So now you can walk through this to the new area. And remember, there was a bunch of reeds right here. You couldn't pass through the river, and now you can. And they've added all these swamp trees. It's pretty cool. So anyway, we're heading, the first part is near there's a kind of a swampy land along the river. And it's a little bit more lush. So this is the new area we just entered into Ambarul. There. So, and I believe this is the ward we were supposed to talk to. There he is, Mr. Huta. All right, you have a ride besides Telperian's Wall. All right, where Hutas keep watch.
It is unusual for folk to come this way without a larger caravan behind them, strangers.
It is unusual for folk to come this way without a larger caravan behind them, strangers. I must warn you, the road of riches has become more perilous in recent weeks, and it has never been safe. You ask Huta of Azagath Sea Shadow or Nasaki Wave Reaper has come this way, and he stares at you blankly. I have not seen Azagath, and I can tell you for certain I cannot imagine what business could bring him so far outside the city. But I am not familiar with this woman's name, Nasaki. She sounds like a corsair. There is water and marshland in Ambaru along the Ikorben River, but I have not heard of corsairs sailing upriver. There is simply nothing there. When I was commanded to keep this guard post, I asked for men to help me guard for the length of the Telperian's Wall, but I was denied. It would be the people you seek passed by the wall further to the north. Perhaps you should patrol that way and see if there is any sign of them. If you can pick up some of the fallen stones along the way, I would appreciate it. From time to time I collect them and stack them there by the guard post, but I have not made the walk recently. Alright, so that is where we're at next with the story here. He wants us to explore the wall to make sure people have not snuck by and also pick up some broken stones. Alright. Now this lady had a quest for us last time we didn't pick up. What's she got here?
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
There is much to be done. That's not her voice at all, and that's not hilarious. I almost giggled at myself. Alright, I don't know. I don't know if I can get his voice. This is a weird one. We had a fire around where I live, and my voice is kind of messed up slightly. So I'm trying my best for this series today. But if you guys don't watch my channel usually, if you're brand new, welcome. I have an entire series called LOTRO Tale where I do voiceovers through the whole game. I've been doing it. But if I get sick or if there's something out in the nature, fire or whatever happening, kind of affects the vocal cords a little bit and the lungs. So we'll see.
What news has come in with the tide?
What news has come in with the tide? If you please, Zollin, our arrival at Telperian's Wall seems to have upset one of my few tail wardens. I cannot attend to the young man's needs with my workload. Could you inquire why the man grew, there's a word of the day, melancholy with our arrival. Melancholy with our arrival. You will find him near the supplies on the south side of the wall. Ask him what weighs so heavily on him.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
There is much... No, let's see, I'm going too high. See, it's hard with some, you know, I think it's the most challenging for me with female voices is that sometimes they're like high but low. They have a certain timbre and texture to how to do it. And that's really challenging when you're not 100% your voice.
Do you have need of something?
Do you have need of something? Welcome to the encampment, Zollin. Do not be surprised. Captain Hrothgar told us to look forward to your arrival. She smiles genuinely. You made an impression on the kindred of the coin. An impression good enough that when Captain Hrothgar signed on the expedition here, he asked that we, the Pelektari of Umbar, join them to the catalogue of the journey. You could use assistance if you are willing. We are small in number and had discovered so much already, and we are we are only at Telbellion's wall. Please speak to my companions, Mashem and Shulegga. They will provide more information.
So this is part of our traveling group, I guess, supposedly in the story that came. Tail Warden Assistant. This is the guy who's having a...
Do you have need of something?
Do you have need of something? He nods. Very good. You will want to know why we are here. We, the Fatel Kari, are an ancient sect of scholars who hid away from the church cult of the all-seeing eye. Only recently, with Captain Hrothgar's gracious involvement, have we emerged from our long secrecy. Our purpose is to collect and maintain remnants of the past for posterity and purposes to study and history. In our tongue, we are called the Tail Wardens. We accompany this excursion to catalogue and collect the mysteries. I really am. My voice is. Give me 1 sec. Sorry. Live stream. Okay, I'm good. Moving on. Generations. We will ask for the permissions to exercise any materials we find in historical significance and will record the rest with as much accuracy as we can. For your part, should you help us, Captain Hrothgar supplies us with trinkets, clothing, and gifts he believes you may find interesting to the beneficial. Make certain you speak with Sugilith if you have not. All right. I'll go talk to her too. Hello, welcome to the stream, guys. What's up? Oh, did you get something in the live chat just now, Angus? It doesn't say anything went through on YouTube. Send. That's probably why the lights didn't go off. Because usually, if you say you got a membership subscription on YouTube. So usually, if you got a membership subscription, a little tab will pop up in the live stream and say that Angus, your name got a blah blah thing, and then if that goes off, the lights will be affected. Interesting. I'm not 100% sure. It may have not gone through, or maybe it's delayed. We'll see. Unless I'm misunderstanding what you're saying.
Might you spare a moment?
Might you spare a moment? If it is good to have come to me, Zollin, I have overheard your conversation with Kizuri, and I am pleased to know that you are the wares of the Captain Hrothgar sent us to Inkorban. Your assistance with collecting information, relics, and curiosities of the past allows me to offer you access to our small, another word today I haven't seen in a long time. Menagerie of treasures. I think that's the right word I used. We must be cautious not to upset or remove important embarking relics. We are observers and outsiders here. The little we know of the conflict in this land forces us to use great caution, lest we make ourselves an enemy of the embarkment.
Spanny. We are the historians and catalogers. Let us do right, my friend. We will send word to you when your assistance warrants greater reward. After you speak with Mashi, return to Zizuri. Oh my goodness, they're just sending me all over the place. Who else needs to talk to me? This guy.
What news has come in with the tide?
What news? The young man seems flustered as you approach. How can I assist you? You explain the request from Zizuri. It appears I have not masked my mood well enough to keep it from notice. This bodes poorly for me. My first step outside of Umbar, and already I am a failure. You see, back along the road to the northwest, I spied a vision in the distance and strayed from the trail. Only for a moment, but long enough to lose pace with the caravan. In my haste and struggle to return, I lost my cataloging pack. Before I could explain, Kizuri sent me to organize this cart. I know where I lost my pack, but I cannot leave my post. I wonder, would you look southwest just off the road near a rock outcropping and find my pack? I'll confess my failure to Zizuri and accept whatever fate befalls me. Alright, let's see. We might need to go save that guy's pack.
There is much to be done and fewer hands by which to do it.
Do it. Your reputation, Zollin, speaks of a trustworthy and noble spirit. We hope you see the merit in our charge of this land. I think it's pretty cool that they're doing that. There are many secrets in these lands. There is a history here in the valley of Ibn Qurban, suppressed too long beneath a yoke of oppression and a veil of superstition. We seek only to understand the past of this land, our ancestors, and ensure that no harm comes to their memory due to the actions of the Sea Shadow. Alright, let's go grab his pack. Oh, Discord. Wait. I might be able to talk to you a little bit later, Angus, but I believe if you bought a Discord membership, you're talking about Nitro, that has nothing to do with my channel. That's just bonuses for you. Unless you did Patreon. If you were on Patreon and you bought a Patreon thing and then you didn't get the level in Discord, is that what you're talking about? Because that is something that I can make sure. Now, the lights won't flash for that on Patreon. That's just the Patreon page. But I can make sure you have the right level in Discord. Is that what you're talking about at Patreon? Because if you bought it straight from Discord, that's Nitro. That has nothing to do with my channel. That's just a bonus thing for their subscription system. Patreon. Oh, okay. So it didn't give you a it didn't give you the right level in Discord. I can fix that for you. All right, you see a pack on the ground and nothing else. Where did the pack go? There we go. Yeah, no, don't worry, Angus. I will make sure that it gives you the right level in Discord. Usually, for everyone watching, if you support me in that way, which is very generous, it will give you the right level and you'll get some extra bonuses in Discord and like a title. If you don't, please just let me know. Sometimes if you're already in Discord, it won't update immediately. I'll just update it for you. So I'll update that for you for sure. But one thing that it won't do is Patreon is not tied to YouTube at all. So my automatic light system will not flash or anything. Just so you guys know. But that's very kind of you. Thank you, Angus. I appreciate the support, my friend. Oh, that's super nice. Thank you, Angus. Shout out to Angus. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Alright, I will make sure I double check that for you after the stream. Alright, let's continue on up to the wall here. So we got his pack. Let's go ahead and hand him his pack we found. Poor guy, losing his artifact pack. Alright, here we go. Whoop. give him his pack here.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
Rafuz looks excited as you approach. You found my pack. I am blessed. If I lost this pack, the dishonor I would bring my father's name would be unbearable. His smile fades. I have nothing to offer you for this kindness. In truth, I do not know if I am worth your kindness. I do not know if I should have joined the Peteki Targola. I said their name right 4 times, and now I'm just destroying it. Petekari, or made this journey. Everything moved so quickly when my mother passed away. The decision to join the Tailor Wardens seemed right. Now I am unsure. Thank you. Please tell Kazari you helped me. Put her at ease. I will find my bearing.
Might you spare a moment?
Might you spare a moment? He could have told me plainly. We have more packs. We're not expecting to only fill one catalog in our time here. Zafova, you could have asked me for another pack. We have plenty. I'm sorry, Zachary. I did not know. They were able to help me, though.
Do you have need of something?
Thank you for your assistance with my pack. I was foolish to think Zuri would cut me loose for such a simple transgression. I know I said I have nothing to offer you for kindness, but I remember I have some fine tobacco from Umbar I can share. We can sit and share if you wish. We can sit and talk for a while. Join me. Oh, there's like actually a whole full story. Alright. Zamui smiles as you approach, and he asks to join and sit. Okay, I will sit on this rock. Hello, sir. I'm here. Oh, I have to sit with him. Oh, I have to be, sorry. You have to be clicking on someone when you say sit. It's an emote thing. There. Alright. I am grateful for your assistance, Zollin. When I lost my pack, I thought I'd lose my post and the shame of my family. Now I question whether I should leave my, records. Why, you ask? I saw a woman back on the road before Taperion's wall. It is why I stopped and ventured away from my caravan. My mother warned me of visions and voices of the Shagan, and she lay on her deathbed. Now, even a week out of Umbar, I've seen my first vision. Lose the pack I need for my livelihood, and try to hide it. You must think me a fool. Not entirely, actually. Scary visions? Oh, you tell him no. Okay, sorry. It's an emo thing. I have to say no. You saw the vision too? Maybe it was no vision. I wanted to talk to her. I wanted to ask her why she stood so far away from the caravan. Was she following us? Watching us? Why? As I strayed, my mother's voice came into my head. Be wary of the voices in Shaga. They will tempt you. They will make you wander and follow them to your death. As I drew near, I saw she looked beautiful but fierce, a key to a storm in the summer. I heard a call from the caravan and turned. Zakuri beckoned me to return to the caravan. When I turned back, the woman was gone. I thought it was my mother's tale made manifest. There, I did a little smoke circle. It's a cool new animation, but again, I don't encourage smoking because I'm kind of don't like smoking. I think it's bad for you in many ways, but we won't get in that. But anyway, it's cool. It's a cool little story. I like it. I cough. Wait, is it not gonna let me do my cough animation? I have to stop doing this. Okay, there. All right. See, bad for you, Zollin. It's bad for your lungs. All right. He says you give a polite cough. Yeah, that didn't sound very polite. My mother was Umbari, and my father was Shinagi. They met in the lower docks of the city. We lived a wonderful life. My father died years ago. Naturally, my mother followed him within the past several months. Before she passed, she bid me return to my father's homeland to restore his name. The story is best saved for another time. I feel like this guy is going to be a new main character in the story plot, hence why we're having a full story on dialogue with him. Alright. My father fled Shinaga in disgrace. I pledged to my mother I would restore his name. I took work with the Fatekari because I had no other means to travel here. I expect the work would keep me busy enough while I learned what I could of my father and how I could restore his name. The trainer was not hard, but came with a warning of what might face in Shinagi. Gosh, it's so fast. Little is known of my people, my father's people. We know that the Odakarhai held power here until his temple fell in Umbar. And now my father people rebel against the Odakari. We are here to observe and preserve. How can I uphold my promise if I am only to observe? And a woman haunts my walking moments. Not a woman I have met, but a beauty I saw only from afar, whose freedom stirs me deeply. I began this journey as a boy. They are the stories of my mother and father. I hope to fill it with stories of my own. It is because of our actions I still have this opportunity. My actions, excuse me. I am sorry I cannot offer you more than a sad story from a confused young man, a smoke, and some tea for your efforts. Oh, tea! Yo, I'll have the tea. Give me the tea. Is there, I forget, is there a drink animation? They're not making me do it, but I'm gonna do it. Let's see. There it is, you drink. There. Oh man, I'll take the tea. Alright, I bow to him. Thank you for your time, Mr. Young Warden. Even though Zollin is... How old is Zollin in my lore? My character. Trying to remember. At this time, Zollin is... I think he's like, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. Let's see. Zollin was, oh, how far is the, guys, help my memory real fast. How far is the Lord of the Rings from the Hobbit, the Smog attack? So the Smog attack happened, and then a bunch of years go by, right? When the Hobbit happens in the book, The Hobbit. So when Smog first attacks, is it 80 years the dragon had the mountain? I'm trying to think how long the dragon had the mountain. From what I remember, Zollin's in his mid-200s at this point after the Lord of the Rings. And dwarves age, they get older, but one thing that's very interesting about dwarves is they have a lot of their strength in, like, kind of their prime in Lord of the Rings, all the way to, like, their death, pretty much, unless they're sickly or something, right? So... that's kind of an interesting little side note. Though Zollin actually lives way over the average lifespan of a dwarf in my fan fiction of his story. I think he lives 395 years. I think that was what I originally put into his story, but I don't remember. So he lives over 100 years more into the Fourth Age at least. All right, let's talk to this guy. Angus says he wants the lights to go blue. Well, I mean, I can do that. 1 second. let me do some crazy lights here for a second. All right, here we go. Oop. There we go, Angus. There you are, sir. Woohoo! Thank you for... I appreciate that. There we go. You got some glorious dark blue lights for you. There we are. There's some dark blue lights for Angus's support.
There is much to be done.
There is
hands by which to do it.
much to be done. Thank you for listening and sharing my tobacco. I am unsure what my future holds. I am glad we spoke. You have a good ear for conversation. Anytime, Mr. Rapsul. He will soon rap. I'm just kidding. Alright, so we need to run up and patrol the wall. That was really fun. I'm kind of glad we did the little side story. That was very nice. Let me catch up, Elf, I'm smoking inside. It's having a real age and a special age. I don't know what, Robert, you were talking about. There's another guy behind me doing something? I didn't see it. I missed it entirely. Was it another player or an NPC? Alright, so I think we found the area we're supposed to be here. Oh, look! Oh, you guys, it's a hedgehog. It's a little tiny hedgehog. Oh, look at how cute it is. It's a little hedgehog. Hello, little cute head. Adorable. Alright, I really like those things. I think they're adorable. I think I would have a pet hedgehog. They're so cute. Alright, so I'm supposed to collect some of these fallen rocks. Let's put floating names on so I can kind of see what I'm looking for here. So this is the wall spot. You followed Hutro's suggestion, but found nothing out of the ordinary. Alright, so I'm just gonna do my duty here. And pick up some rocks. Let's see here. Alright, so this is another broken spot. This makes total sense. This is where they would sneak through, though. This broken part of the wall. If you're trying to be sneaky, this is like the perfect spot to be sneaky. There's a ruffian right here, too. Alright, well, let's just grab a few more rocks on the way back, and we'll head back and talk to him and tell him, yep, it's a dead end. Excuse me. Oh, seed pods. What are these for? You must complete... Oh, okay. So that's another thing you can pick up. Interesting. There's like this new like thing here where you can like collect stuff in the game. Interesting. I'll figure out how to do that later. Out of my way, you kneeker-breaker. Just dies. Frozen and alone. But tell them they did it for science. Alright, there we go. Alright, bring the fallen stones to back to him. Alright, let's bring it back. It's interesting that it's raining out here with clouds, and in Umbar it's all foggy, which is so like being by the beach. It's like raining inland and it's super foggy at the beach. It's kind of a cool realisticness to the weather patterns. you know? All right, Wuta.
Thank you for collecting these stones.
Thank
I
you.
understand you did not see the people you seek.
I am sorry, but I appreciate you following the ruins of the wall to the north and back again. I do not patrol its length as often as perhaps I should. Ordak is a long way from here, across the southern desert, and the soldiers are in disarray. Even with the wall in such a state of disrepair, I do not think the Ordaki can pose much of a threat to Umbar. Without the sorcerer of the Dark Lord, how can they hope to threaten our soldiers? Perhaps I can soon return home. Kinsman Belandor?
I can make no such decision today, Guardsman Huta.
Belandor turns his gaze upon the remains of Telperian's wall, and when he speaks again, his tone is thoughtful. A queen of Numenor ordered the building of this wall long ago to protect her coastal holdings from the inland people of Shagena. Or is it Gena? It's Shagena. It was damaged over the centuries by war, by the shifting of the earth, and by the passage of time. Earthquakes, she and the folk she sought to protect have been dead for thousands of years, but Telperian's wall still stands, in large part marking that ancient desire. The things we build outlast us, Guardsman Uta. What has Umbar built?
We must build for ourselves lives of peace and safety that can become the envy of all the world.
I cannot say that we'll remain 1,000 years from now, but my heart I speak when I say Umbar must not suffer beneath the heel of a distant power, not Ordak, not Mordor, and not Gondor. We must build for ourselves lives of peace and safety that can become the envy of all the world. Uta stands up straighter and taller than before. I do not disappoint you, Kinsman Belandor. If I allowed my watchfulness to wane in the recent days, I apologize for it. No longer. As you pass into Abarlu, I suggest you follow the road along the marsh until it turns south, and will begin you a large settlement of a region of town built on wooden pillars that the people there call Irildir. I have seen the women warriors of the place from afar, and they appear quite deadly with the weapons and the care they carry. Should you introduce yourself to them before they consider you to be a stranger and introduce themselves to you, if you take my meaning, it would be wisest for you to approach them as friendly terms while you have the opportunity.
As you pass into Amarul, I suggest you follow the road along the marsh until it turns south.
All right, we will go that way. Let's do it. We will ride and look at the great mountains as we ride. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate you. Yeah, yeah, it should be, you should be able to do it, but, it just depends too, Angus. I don't know if you have your, you know, if you have an account set up with, like, a card hooked up or whatever with YouTube. That's not on my end. That would be what YouTube does. But, yeah, what Robert said is how you do a super chat or a sticker or whatever you wanted to do. So, I appreciate it. Very, very kind of you all. Anyway, this has been, very fun. We have a whole nother bit of time here. The best part, we get to keep playing. Okay, so there's a camp here, which I don't know if we need to do the quests here. But I'm over here getting all the iron.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
The old woman looks at you warily. I hope you are not here to trouble, as we have enough of that already. I am weary of it. Though to be fair, I was weary already. I have done this work my whole life, but harvesting rice is demanding. It is early yet this season, but the food is needed. Many farms have been destroyed or abandoned because of their scant workers. You look rather fit. Would you mind helping an old woman? In the fields to the east you can find some rice and be harvested. Collect the stalks and bring them to me while I rest.
What say you, traveler?
Oh dear, are you good at hunting game? I like how she's like, there's a big 350-pound dwarf in full armor in front of me. You look like a strong fellow. Maybe you go pick some rice. It's like, sure, I'll help out. The fellow deer have been just dreadful this year. We always have a little problem with them eating the crops, but of late they have overwhelmed. Hunting some deer would do much good, and the meat would not be unwelcome. It could be used to make a good tasty stew that would keep my son and myself fed for quite some time.
Life is always a struggle in Shagara.
Oh, this poor guy has no arm. If you are looking for someone in need of help, then you have found one. The man flushes with embarrassment. It pains me to speak of it, but thieves have stolen some of the rice that was already going to market. Normally I would track them down and get it back myself, but... He looks down at where his now amputated arm once was. I have been training, but I am not yet skilled at fighting right-handed. His embarrassment quickly shifts to anger. I will not have you know that I am not helpless. I grow stronger by the day. I am a capable man and can do my own work on the farm. I only ask for your aid because you are in dire need of the income we would get from selling the rice. I am not destitute, though. Poor guy. Destitute, though, and need no charity. I will pay you to deal with these bandits. You will likely find them to the north of the farm.
We have weathered much.
And just feed some cats. Alright. So let's see here. So this is the rice I'm supposed to harvest. Let me just do that real fast. Alright, got it. Here's one of the deer. Eating the veggies. Can barely even see him inside this grass. Alright. Collected venison. Mmm, delicious. Alright, fight a couple deer here in the glade. Stop eating the rice. Stop it. Yes, call more of your friends. Did it work? Did you call more? Yes, you brought another one. Good job. They have that ability to call other ones to help them, and I was like, yes, call more of your friends now. I need more. I need more for the quest. Oh, man. Let's bring more friends. Did you get one? Did you call one in time? Nope. Alright, well, that's okay. Wow, this is really cool. This rice field looks amazing. Look at this rice field. Isn't that cool? I like that it's like swaying ever so slowly. That's pretty cool. And that is, you've got like the swamp back there. That's pretty cool. The rice fields. I always think rice is like one of the coolest looking crops. I love how it grows. I always think it looks really pretty. Tastes delicious. Love rice. Alright, I think that's all the deer will need. All right. Grab this. Grab this. Do you guys who are here live, would you rather I just continue the chapter quest and not do the side quests? It's fun to kind of hear their stories, but I mean, we can stick to the side quests on a LOTR tale in the future and just stick to the main chapter for this live stream. Because we could probably do a little bit more of the main story here for the next hour of our stream. Let's see, is this the last thing of rice I needed? Alright, there we go, that's done. So now I just need to defeat some of those scary looking cats, which are a brand new creature in the game actually. They're technically modeled after the other cats that were in the north, like the bobcats, but they look really awesome, these cats. So much for that. Robert's like, don't matter to me, I like it all. Sweet, well thank you, Robert, thank you. I was just curious what everyone else thought, and that's fine. We'll just, I'm gonna finish these 4 quests though, for sure. It's kind of fun to just quest in a live stream for sure, but I just want it to be always fun for everyone. It is kind of fun to hear the story in like order quickly sometimes. Even though technically the way you're supposed to play LOTRO is you finish a quest area and then you move on to another quest area for the next part of the chapter. It leads you to the next part, and then when you get to the next part, then you complete all the little quests there, and then you continue the chapter and follow along. That's how you're supposed to do it. By the way, on a positive note, you guys remember I was talking about the animation, that I was a little bummed that they changed the animation for the Relentless Fury? Well, when it comes to the Runekeeper, they gave me back the epic conclusion animation that I've been wanting back for like, I don't know, what have I been saying? Maybe like 8-9 months I've been talking about that. So, big bonus there. I was like very excited about that with the update. Stolen livelihood. Alright, let's defeat the bandits. Aha, bandits! You thief and murderers! Baruch Khazad! Baruch Khazad, fight me! Alright, there we go, that's pretty good. I think I found the bandits. They're trying so hard. Give back that person's rice grain! Or like never! They really shouldn't have messed with, like, could you imagine? I'm such a powerful, like, for roleplay reasons, a big dwarf warrior that literally, like, 8 full-grown ruffians try to fight me and it's not even close. That's a big yikes for them. If you animated that out of like realistic terms instead of being like, you know, MMO terms where you're kind of just like smacking each other with health bar levels, right? Which is how the game plays, right? I like that kind of gameplay. Obviously, why would I? Why I love it. But like if we role played it like animated it as a real battle, right? We're just like they all just run at Zollin. He's just like dead, tink block, dead. As he's swinging, it would be over very quickly.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
All about. You are back, and you bring bundles of rice with you. The woman's smile is positively beaming. Thank you for your help. These must dry before threshing, so don't worry. I won't ask you to do that part. Yeah, I can imagine my dwarf carrying like all 6 bundles of rice, and all you see is his feet, and there's just like a big thing over his face, and just walking.
This valley belongs to the Shagani, and no one else.
Alright, the good news is I am getting these these coins that I want to be able to use to turn in to get those new resources. So I kind of want to be able to buy the new stuff. So we do need to get those done in that way.
I do not know how much more we can endure.
Ah, the pelts, thank you, my friend. Life can be trying here in the Amburli. I cannot abide waste.
We have weathered much.
You have done it! Truly, I did not expect you to return. I cannot thank you enough for bringing back our goods. Some coin will have to do. Gosh, you gave me almost 50 silver.
I don't know how much more we can endure.
Thank you for your help, Zollin. I dislike asking for aid, but I am glad that I did. If you travel here again, happen to be taking the east, I would ask you to last thing. Here is a papyrus farm just east, along the river's edge. The man's face turns beet red. There is a young lady there, Sulmur, who does some rather dangerous work. The papyrus bogs are rife with crocodiles and zizani. I think you would call them neekers. Yes, sneaker breakers, because it's my favorite word. It would bring me comfort if you could visit and see if she fares well. Thank you, friend, and good luck on your travels. You should go visit her yourself. Alright, so with that, out of my way, chickens. Alright,
Travel with care, friend.
Forgive me, I mentioned my son
about.
to you twice and have not introduced you. His name is Zuzuri, and he is behind the house. Yes, I know, I did his quest already. Thank you. She's like, oh. Really? They were gonna make me do those quests separately after I helped her? I guess to be fair, her quests were really fast, so maybe it would have made sense to do his after, but I just grabbed them all. I guess storytelling-wise, it would have made sense how they did that. All right, so we're gonna travel past the swamp here. Oh, I was supposed to talk to him for that quest. Oh. Was it free coins? I should go back. Oh yeah, she's gonna give me free coins for talking to her son. Oh yeah, never mind. I take it all back. Free stuff. Come back! I'll cut across the swamp. That'll be safe, right? Be totally fine. Yeah, it'll be fine.
I do not know how much more we can endure.
Oh, okay. You could pause it if you want to read it yourself. In the future, I'll read voice over every single thing in the LOTR tale. I always tell people that, but sometimes in the streams, I'll occasionally just skip something just so we can keep the stream flowing, you know? Keep on going. I'm going to travel across the swamp. This is probably a very bad idea. Oh, yeah, there's a crocodile. My Oryx is very angry at me right now for what I'm doing. But I kind of wanted to see inside the swamp anyway. It's really, actually, awesome. This is so cool. How cool is that? I heard a seagull from the... Oh my gosh. Whoa, what is that sound? What was that? I don't know, but this fly is attacking me. It says it has a quest on its head, meaning I can kill them for food. I might take it just for extra coins. Alright. Satherflies plague the pot of these marshes. Slaying some of these flies to dismantle their population would benefit the people. And give me free stuff. I mean, not free, but I'd get some coins for it. What about these crocodiles? Do they give me anything? Ah! Alright, man. Calm down. Calm down. Gosh, that crocodile sound is so loud. Also, man, look at this beautiful swamp water. I'm actually like, I feel like it should probably be murkier, but I'm kind of glad they didn't make it murky, because it's really pretty. Wow, look at this place. I'm standing in the middle of the swamp while it's raining. There's an alligator staring at me from afar. It's fine. Look at him. Look at him just chilling. That eye isn't very evil, is it? He's like, keep your distance. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm leaving. Gosh, I would not want to be in an actual swamp with crocodiles. I mean, I watch some shows, people who do that. It's crazy. I mean, granted, they live there, they know what to do and know what to look for, right? Obviously, if you live somewhere and have the experience, it's maybe not as scary, but still intense. These are the flies I need to kill real quick. Bad, scary monster fly. Alright, done with. Oh, here's the Knickerbreakers, but from this land. Oh wow, they just immediately attack. They give no warning. The ones in Breeland give you a warning! Oh my gosh, I can't get past these trees. They're too tall! Oh my gosh! I'm trapped! Yeah, see, Zollin was totally fine to go across the swamp, guys. There was no real worry as Zollin's running around screaming for his life in the swamp. I'm being attacked by Knickerbreakers! Alright. So we got a couple more flies to get as we cross the swamps here. There's a really beautiful spot, actually, by the bridge, which you saw on the first stream we saw. Might check that out here on the way back. I'm using the radar to find dots. If you look up in the radar in the top there, guys, there's like little red dots. I'm using them to try to find things right now. There's a bunch of the Knickerbreakers here. What the heck? I bet you there's a quest to come kill these. Most likely. Oh, they're mounds. These are the termite mounds. They're the ones making them, I bet. Instead of actual termites. That's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool Lord of the Rings Middle Earth thing going on there. A little butterfly. Wow, it's actually really pretty. Look at how pretty it is. I really like how they've done the game so much in this area. It's very enjoyable. Ooh. Oh, check this thing out. This is really cool. You guys ready? Alright, you see the tall bushes? There's an animal right there. It matches the bushes. It's so cool. He matches his surroundings so well. Marsh Strider. I hope there's a skin to make that for your Lore Master. The Lore Master has that as a pet, but it's the version from Eriador, not from Umbar. So it'd be really cool if they add a version there. Oh, a heron. Let's go say hi to the heron. Hello, Mr. Heron. How is your life? I see. He gave me a cold shoulder. Turns around, looks the other way. Alright, so what I wanted to show you guys was this bridge over here, actually. But we did make it across. Ore! Now I'm riding an Oryx. This is the spot. This bridge that crosses right here. It's a really pretty spot, and they have like a fish and stuff. Like this spot right here. Look at this spot. It just looks really cool. I think the spot is really cool looking. There's a little turtle right there. Also, this side looks cool too. And there's some really tiny fish right here swimming. Little fish swimming upstream right here. I don't know, I just think it's really, really cool how they did this whole area. Oh, another player. Hello there, other player. My Oryx is faster. Oh, we're like racing. All right, is this the farm we were supposed to talk to the lady at? Maybe not.
What say you, traveler?
Oh my gosh, she also wants me to kill the flies. Well, okay, I'll just accept the quest.
Is there something you need?
Collect good oranges. Yes, ma'am. I can collect some oranges. I love oranges. Man, they grow everything in this area. Ooh, can I finish the quest here? For the swamp one or not? Come on, please work. Please work. It worked! Sweet! I don't have to finish them all in the swamp. Nice. Alright, okay. Is that an orange? Why does that okay, it's an orange. I see. It's glowing, so it made me I thought it was a pear. But it is orange. Okay, okay. Aiken Slide. Perfectly good orange. I like that it's just called a perfectly good orange. What's a perfectly bad orange? Just like rotten and molding. Alright. Pick up the orange. You know, it's funny. I actually, my grandpa on the one side, he actually had orange trees in his backyard. He didn't have like a full orchard, but he had like 7 or 8. I mean, I guess you could call it a small orchard. And I actually picked oranges when I was very young, a lot. I'd get up in the tree. I'd pick up they were brand new good ones on the ground, so this is actually not that unrealistic to pick up good ones off the ground. The ripest ones would just fall every morning or in that evening, and you'd pick them up the next day. And then also you get the good, really big ones here. These like little grabber things. It's like a little cage with claws, and it has one side open, and you'd put it up and kind of hover it and pull carefully without ripping the branch, and then it would just pop off and then fall on the little cage, like almost like a batter's glove, like with baseball. It's a pretty cool little fun memory there. I remember going with a thing that was kind of funny though. My grandma, I was saying, my grandma on that side, who, you know, rest her soul, passed away. She would always get mad at my grandpa because he would like bring out the frozen orange juice that he'd made, like, because he wanted to like use that up and then make more. She's like, what? Just use the brand new oranges. Make fresh orange juice. So then when you make the fresh orange juice. But I still remember that. It was always really funny. Because my grandpa would be like, oh, you're right, okay. He was so into, like, being good about the food, like eating the older frozen stuff and then, like, making new for, you know, maybe come from that time, you know, of being a little bit better about rationing food, I guess.
This valley belongs to the Shagani and no one else. What say you, traveler? What say you, traveler?
Now she wants me to collect honeycomb. At least these quests are kind of easy to earn points for. Honeycomb. Wait, where's... From the beehives? Where are the beehives? Oh, there we go. I see them. Now, collecting beehive. I've never done that in my life yet. That's on the bucket list. I would enjoy doing that one time, or at least learning how. Let's see here. It is definitely fun when you are playing a game like this and you remember something you've done and you're like, oh, I've done that in real life. It's a fun feeling. Why can I not click on this beehive? There we go. I was like, there's the angle of the fence was somehow blocking it, I think. There's another beehive. Darn you, stinker flies. There we go. Defeated. Alright, collected honeycomb from the beehive. Sweet. 2 more. Let's see. There's probably one up here, right? Or not. There they are. It makes sense, too, with all these beautiful flowers around. There'd be really good bee populations. All right, one more. One more beehive. I bet it's over here on this one. It's a really pretty orange field here. It's hard to find the beehive, though, with all these flowers. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it's here to the north. Oh, it says it's like right here. Oh, there it is. It's inside the... It's in the wheat. Gosh, could you imagine being attacked by a bug like this in like real life? It'd be freaking terrifying. I'm so glad we don't have giant stinger fly bugs that are the size of a small child. That would be so scary. What's up, George? Welcome. George. Hello, Dance. What's up? Good time zone, everyone. Yes. We're just doing some classic regular quests
This
here.
valley belongs to the Shagani, and
Beautiful.
no one else.
Not you, Lulu. The honey. I mean, no insult, but you do look somewhat strange, which is fine for a stranger. How? Anyway, here's your coin. Thanks a lot.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
I have one final job for you, and then you must find work elsewhere, or I will run out of coin. Here is a crate of oranges and honey. Have you been to Idiri yet? I need you to take this to Idiri to the trader named Dashin. There is no need to collect any of my payment for it, as we have already agreed that he will send it to me later, and he should give you some coin for your trouble. You are a good worker. You are many skilled craftspeople in Indiri, and I do think you will have much trouble finding a job. Not finding a job, right? Wait. Do not think you will have trouble finding a job. I read that totally wrong. Sorry. Gruzazi may also have use of your writing skills. You could also go talk to her. My eyes are having troubles right now. I will tell you that. Wow. So you could also go talk to her. Off you go now. Oh my goodness. It's like flipping letters like crazy. Okay. All right. Sorry, everyone. Moving on. My eyes must be very tired. Very tired indeed. Anyway, so there's the swamps of the new Legacy of Morgoth expansion. We're basically on the road of riches, as they call it. We are in the parts where we're near Harad, basically. So, the Valley of Ikorba, which is basically this area right here, you see. So we've just, the last expansion was the Shield Islands and this cape with Umbar. And now we are moving over into the next area here. I see a quest for me on the road.
What say you, traveler?
Hold there, the guard yells, eyeing you suspiciously. From what do you come, stranger? Where do you come? And what is your business in Ambarul? You tell her you recently came from Umbar, and your business is your own. She gazes at you while she carefully considers your answer. Gozazi will wish to speak with you. Continue south, and you will come to the town of Iridir. There you will find Gozazi. Think not of making trouble for the people of Ambaru, or death will swiftly find you. Idira is well guarded, and we do not hesitate to relieve our enemies of their heads. Go now. Don't you threaten me. I'm a dwarf warrior of Erebor. How dare you? Yeah, gosh, I really love this. I like questing in this area. I think this is actually one of my favorite questing areas. I like how the quests progress. I like how the storytelling kind of moves. Almost even the basic quests feel like storytelling. They've done a really good job with that. Like, that's always been the case in LOTRO with questing. But, like, it feels even from their long time experience, I'm sure, of making quests for so many years. I feel like it's even more fluid than usual. It's very nice.
It is a new day.
Ah, is this the girl that the guy was telling us to go say hi to for him? Oh, hello, sir, got stranger. Zuri sent you to, So Zurli sent you to see if I am well? She blushes. I am well, and he can be expected, I suppose. How is Tozuri? You tell her that he is well, perhaps a bit stubborn, but not too stubborn, not as stubborn as a dwarf, to ask someone for help when he needs it. The woman laughs. I add the dwarf. That sounds like a welcome improvement.
Today is a good day.
Today is a good day. The reeds grow easily here, but one must tread carefully in the bog. There is no small amount of crocodiles and zani among the reeds, or knickerbreakers as we know they're called now from our land. Really, they seem to be more hostile of late. It is concerning. Are you a guardian? If you are apt to fighting, I would not complain if you were to rid me of the beasts. I can offer you a small reward for your troubles. Sure.
Nihu, it is good to see you.
I want to know what Nihu means. Is that like hello in Umbari? Like, did they like add that into the story? I don't know. What do you guys think? Also, thank you for liking the stream. Appreciate it. Would you like to learn how papyrus is made? I have not seen the wood pulp paper used in the West, but I have heard of it. They say the surface is very smooth, but it tears easily and is not a long-lasting. Papyrus sheets are strong and durable. We also have more reeds than trees. She laughs, and you get the impression that she truly enjoys her work. The first thing you need to make papyrus sheets is papyrus, the plant. Go into the marsh to the southwest and collect some reeds. Look for the reeds with good, strong stalks. Bring them back here when you are done, and do not forget to watch for crocodiles. Yes, I will not get eaten, I promise. So that's kind of cool. Are they going to show us how papyrus is made? I actually do know that, but that's kind of cool. I want to see. Also, like, she kind of laughs at, like, you guys have paper, but it goes away really fast. Yeah, if you don't take care of it, it goes away really fast. We're going to turn down the music. There we go. I don't know why the music gets so loud sometimes. All right. Do we need to beat those things? Oh, this guy's over here fishing. This is pretty cool. Look at this guy. Look, that's my boat mount. When am I going to get one of those? Oh, man. I'm going to keep joking about that until I get a boat mount. Someone is killing the crocodiles. A rune keeper. All right, here's the papyrus reed we need to get. All right. Yeah, I feel like these quests are just... I kind of like, too, that a lot of them are, like, just collect 6. It's kind of like a nice number. I do approve of this with the LOTRO team has been doing. I feel like they've lowered the things to collect. It's not like 8 or 12, 8, 10, 12. It's like they've been really sticking to, like, 6. I feel like it's a good enough number that you feel like you actually did something for a quest, but it feels like you could do it quickly. You don't feel like you're looking for an age, and also they put a lot on the field, so there's like, 15 to choose from instead of having to find every single location it spawns. So I don't know, I appreciate these little details I'm noticing with game design in the last couple expansions. This is something they've been doing since like the Fate of Gundabad and the Gundabad expansion too. Gosh, the crocodile sounds are scary. I like how you can't even see Zollin because I'm a dwarf. I'm just like too short to be even seen in the reeds. You just know there's a dwarf in there somewhere collecting stuff. Do I actually... I don't need to kill... Oh, I need to actually kill the crocodiles. I should be killing the crocodiles. Okay. She actually wants me to defeat them. Come here, mister. Gosh, the crocodile... Is that combat sounds? No, it's sound effects. Yeah, the combat, the sound effects are kind of like legitly intense with the crocodiles. I actually think I would recommend that the crocodile sound animations get turned down if they do an update. I think that that's been an issue since Umbar came out. I've noticed. Why can't I hop over this? I know I'm a short dwarf, guys, but come on. I should be able to hop over some things, you know? Take that, Mr. Crocodile. Man, he made a big splash there. Alright, one more crocodile, and then I need to kill some of these, like, bugs. I like how I can't even barely see what I'm fighting. They're just so tiny. Alright, defeated. Any other bugs? There's another bug. Can I go underneath it? Oh good, I can go underneath it. Thank goodness. I was like, I should be able to. It hit into the ground, but it died from my bleed. Alright, well, that's all we can find for them. Can everyone cheer from Forest Shell Canada? Nice. I just realized your comment. I said hi to you and didn't read the comment. That's funny. Alright, there's my last two. Alright, there's a queen. Come here, queen. Prepare to be dethroned, bug. Aha! Nope, I don't think so. He's gonna try to dig and hide underground, but I don't think so. Not this day. This day, you die! No, that's not the saying. Alright, here we go. Another player with a very, 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 very long name title. Wow. It's longer than mine.
Hastalgur, stranger.
Yes, those look perfect. I will take them. Good work.
Today is a good day.
Oh my, thank you. I feel much safer doing my work now.
Today is a good day.
Today is a good day. I have stacked some reeds on the other side of the yard. Pick up a bundle bring them to the workbench. First, you will use a knife to remove the green skin, and then slice the inside of the reed into thin strips. Next, weave the strips together into a cross-hatch pattern. Once that is done, the cloth on either side, the papyrus, is pressed beneath the heavy weight. Do you think you will remember all this? Get it done. All right, I'll do it. All right. We go over to the workbench. We press it after we weave it. All right, papyrus woven together, the strips. Now we press it. And we press it under the weight.
It is a new day.
Skillfully done, however. I must admit that if you return in 3 days, you will not have usable papyrus. Once cut, the strips of the reeds need to be soaked in water for 3 days to release the gum in the fibers that allow the papyrus to stick together. Your papyrus will fall apart. She gives you an amused laugh. Ha! But now you know how it is made. You are not angry, I hope?
Hastalgur, stranger.
I understand that you must continue your travels. Thank you for your company, excuse me. not companion, company. Your company, and for indulging me. Are you continuing east? Into the village of Irdiri, there is an old woman called Amashu. I owe her 3 scrolls. Would you deliver them for me? As I am busy, as busy as I appear, would you believe I have very few customers? Last year I had more work than time. The great southern empire of Ordak ruled here until not long ago, and they were my only customers. Sadly, they did not allow our people to learn to read or write, or I am assure what the future has in store for me. That's sad. Again, that empire was led kind of by Sauron, but he got kind of kicked off the throne, if you guys remember the Lord of the Rings. Amashu is a kindly woman, and probably just brought some of my scrolls to be charitable. Sumulu laughs again, but this time you sense discomfort. Well, whenever she needs them or not, she paid, so the order will be fulfilled. Would you mind? The roads are perilous, and I would prefer to stay here. Sure, I'll take them there. Alright, now let's go talk to the people of that land. Alright, now we're going into the village. It's village time. Also, it is getting warm in my room. I'm going to have to turn on my AC here. Woo! I just realized, I'm like, man, I'm feeling a little bit on the warm side. Alright, so here is the village. Give me 1 second. I'm going to just do something here real quick. Okay, here's the village. We've made it. This guy's going to try to murder me while I'm not looking. How dare you. Sentries, kill him. Alright, there you go. Good job, sentry. All right. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Welcome, Astarion. Checking my loots. Welcome. Good evening, guys. All right, we're continuing the story here. So we've arrived at the swamp town of Iridir. All right, so this is our little traveling companion group. Odd bunch. We got 2 elves and 2 Gondorian humans and a dwarf. You are a long way from home, strangers. What brings you to Irdir in Armborul? Speak quickly, for I am one of the Dumuri, and I will not hesitate to strike you down if you bring evil here. Well, if we're threatening people, I could take your whole village by myself, so let's not do threats, please. Well, what have you to say? Well, I just said it, but it's okay. You assure the warrior that you and your companions have come to Amburlu with no intentions to cause harm to any of the folk who live here. Except if you guys attack us. So might say any foe of Ibur Badi who lives alongside the river. But from the look of you, I believe the Dumuri need not fear you. My mother will be the judge of that. Present yourself to Guzazi inside the lodge. But know this, if she finds your motives suspect or your words untrustworthy, you will not leave this village. Had I not a task of my own, I would stay to see what befalls you, but duty awaits me outside Indiri. Now, I don't think you understand what I said. I could take your whole village. I could leave if I want to at any moment. Okay, well, she's gone. All right, well, let's go, guys. Let's go inside. What's up over on Twitch? Hello. We got a raid over on Twitch. Well, thank you very much, whoever did that. Hello, hello. Welcome, guys. Saw you streaming. Remember from your guides. Oh, nice. Thank you. Checking my loots. I see that you were on Twitch and you were on YouTube. What's up? What's up? Thank you, guys. Very, very, very kind of you. I appreciate the help on Twitch. I've been trying to build up that following as well. I mainly stream on YouTube, but I multi-stream most of the time. So I'm actually streaming right now YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. All at once. Alright. Alright. Ikorbani, Liter.
Is there something you need?
We're not going to worry about him. Let's talk to her inside the lodge. Oh, fancy. What a fancy lodge. Alright. As you approach.
The eyes of my Dumuri have been upon you ever since you entered Ambarul.
Speak now and relate what brings you to the lands under my protection. You introduce yourself and your companions, and when you identify Balandor as a member of the Kindred of the Coins, Guzazi eyes him appraisingly. Word has come to me of your ruling party, Balandor, but I would learn more of the rebellion that pried your city from the grip of Bakush and the Ordakai. We are neighbors now, my people and yours, and our interests may be aligned. Guzazi lowers her voice almost to a whisper. I say may. For you say you hail from Umbar, but I take you for a man of Gondor who keeps company with elves and with dwarves. Your people have long been enemies of mine. What is the difference? I was born in Gondor, Gozanin of Irindir, but I am now a man of Umbar, and that is where my loyalties lie. Are you sure? Are you the same as you were when you were young? I deem not. We are not who we were, and could that be different for any of us? This is an age of great change. I would be honored to speak to you of the relationship between Umbar and the folk who live in Ambaru, for we are neighbors now, as you say.
The words spoken by your companion Belandor are as smooth as the stones at the bottom of the Ikorban River.
But that does not mean there is no truth in them. I am changed by the months that have passed. My husband and all my sons perished on the fields of the Northern War, slain beneath the banner of the Black Serpent they followed. We were told Ordak was invincible. It was not so. When the survivors began to return, all too few, it was made clear to me the cause that had taken most of my family was a lie. I cast down the tools of the field and picked up the tools of war, and under a new name I rallied the people to burn the temple of Uridir. The banner of the Black Serpent no longer flies in Ambarul. My Dumuri warriors, the daughters of Irindir, have sworn to keep the peace and hunt the remnants of Ordak wherever they hide. I have sent my daughter, Rahazi, to this insect den of Grakul, northwest of Idiri. Go there and assist her with her task, while I speak with Balandor concerning how he came to cast the Ordaki from his city. I am most interested to hear how it was done, and what brings he and you into Ambaru. So many crazy words. Probably messing a bunch of them up, but I'm doing my best. This formidable-looking woman must be Guzazi, the apparent leader, with a curious look. She sadly assesses your uncomfortable heartbeat.
Who are you that visits our land?
So this is separate from the story one, because this is the one where it led me, where I brought the scrolls to her just now from the other girl. So that's in case you weren't doing the chapter. This is kind of the other introduction, I think, using regular quests. But this is just if you're just doing the regular quests.
Who are you that visits our land?
I'm an imposing woman. This gives more info about her, though. Scrutinizes your appearance and looks curious, but you get the impression that she has no love for foreigners. I am called Gerzazi, and I am a chieftain of the people here. It is my duty and that of my Dururi to defend this land from the tyranny of the oppressors from the southern empire of Ordak, which is the one that really served Sauron intently in Harad, just so you guys know. That's where they're going with the story with LOTRO. I have heard that you from a lands call us Haradrim, as though we are one people, but that is not so. Over 100 years ago, the Ordak swept through Shagani, conquering land after land and subjugating the native peoples. For generations, they demanded our servitude. They profit from our labor and steal our sons and husbands, sending them into war. As she lifts her chin, you can see anger, grief, and defiance in the woman's eyes. But no more, never again. If you wish to speak to me, you must prove you are not our enemy. To the north, unto the west side of the stream that runs through Idirian, you will find a camp. Ordakai, soldiers who have thus far managed to escape our wrath. Go there and defeat them. Bring me proof that you have defeated them at least 8, and I will speak with you further. By the way, it kind of makes sense now why they're like have woman like warrior tribe in this tribe, because they clearly just explained that most of the men, including her husband and both her sons, they were all killed, almost all of them, in the war to the north with Gondor, Pelennor Fields. And that was obviously not Gondor's fault. She's blaming it on the Auric Empire, which is that took over their lands, which was a Haradrim Empire that was influenced and controlled heavily directly by Sauron. Okay? So, at least she places her blame in the right place, that it was the evil Sauron, basically, and that evil empire that got her sons and husband killed and all the other men of the tribe. But that's kind of interesting. I really like the story plot. Standing Stones, I'm very impressed. I like how they're bringing, and like how she kind of says, we're not all Haradrim, right? We were all kind of, all the different groups of people, we're all kind of taking over this empire, which is kind of what Tolkien hints at in the original story. Even though that's not exactly, a lot of stuff is made up for LOTRO here, but it fits in really well with the original Tolkien canon. So this is really cool. This is really, really well done. I'm enjoying this thoroughly. This is really cool how they're doing this. All right, let's go ahead and what we're going to do is we're going to turn in a couple more quests. If you guys have any questions for me by the end of this stream, we're going to stream for about another 15 minutes. So, and then I got to get going to meet my family and something fun. So, but hopefully you guys had fun today. Happy Sunday. But let's do a couple more voiceovers, a couple more quest turn-ins real quick, and then we'll finish up. So let's go ahead and talk to Amashu. Oh, this is the person that wanted the papyrus, right? Hello, Yukla. What is this? She takes the scrolls from you. Ah, yes, from Sulmur. Thank you for bringing these. How is Sulmur? Is she well? Has she gone after the handsome rice farmer yet? You tell her Sumul is well, but has not gone after Tuzuri yet. Amashu sighs wishfully. Ah, well, it is only a matter of time, I suppose. It's funny. Like, so everyone in the entire countryside knows about this love relationship between them that they won't. It's kind of, I love it. Let's see. So this is a light armor. This is the heavy armor. Gosh, yeah, those are good stats. But I don't know if it's as good as all of my extra stats that I have from my essence. So I'll just take it for now, just for the cosmetic appeal. Oh, actually, the medium one looks the best. Oh gosh, which one do I take? I actually kind of like how the medium armor looks better. Yeah, I'll just take the heavy armor for now. All right. Another player. Hello there. Gosh, this game is such a good game. Someone left a comment, and I agree with them the other day on my other live stream. They're like, "Gosh, more people need to play this game," and I'm like, "Yeah, yes they do." So hopefully people will see the channel. Since I'm a Lord of the Rings channel in general, I do lots of Lord of the Rings content, right? It's not just LOTRO, even though a large portion, as I say, of my channel is LOTRO with voiceovers, and it's kind of like my canvas. I do a lot through LOTRO. It's just a beautiful, respectful game to Tolkien, so I just love it. But, you know, I do lots of other things too on the channel, Replica reviews, all these other things that we do here. And, you know, I do some lore videos, and we do Return of the Moria, Battle for Middle-earth, Rise to War, you know, all these other Lord of the Rings games too, and just a lot of stuff in general. Subjects, even blog series talking about Lord of the Rings things. So I'm hoping that, you know, my channel can be kind of like a conduit to help more people find Lord of the Rings online, because I feel like, you know, we've got a lot of new people playing it, and the game is totally fine where it is. We've got tons of players. Let me make that clear. There are average of about 50,000 active players on all the servers. But it would be really cool to bring more people in, because I can't believe how many times people have said, I can't believe I didn't know about this game, right? It's so cool. I love it, right? I've had so many comments like that, like at least 30 in the last year, from out of my hundreds of comments on my channel. So hopefully we can bring in more and more people to enjoy this game, even if whether it be just playing a little bit, or, you know, even coming here on the channel and watching how cool it is and stuff, and hopefully kind of gets people excited to try it out themselves a little bit as well. Definitely enjoy the stories. I really think enjoying the stories. And I'm glad if you enjoy my LOTR Tale series where I voiceovers. It's very fun to do, and I'm glad that a lot of people say that they just love listening to those, and that makes me very happy, because I enjoy making them too. As long as you're having fun and I'm having fun, that's the goal. Alright, so we have a few quests to turn in. There's a few quests to pick up. What is this quest right here? Oh! That was the person I'm supposed to help. Okay. Collect the trinkets. Deliver the produce. Let's just deliver the produce. The goods market. Where's that one? Okay. So this lady has a quest for me.
I do not know how much more we can endure.
Pardon me, traveler. I need some help. But Dumuri says it is not urgent. My sister, Elgaluno, has gone missing. Okay, so she went on purpose but has not returned. She went north to Arweth. Nobody goes to Arweth. It is a forest haunted by tortured spirits. The woman is very distracted and is anxious, wriggling her hands. She said the trees there have wood that is better for woodworking and would be worth a fortune. I told her not to go, but she said, Daim Pazga, and that she would return in 3 days. The time has passed and she has not returned. Did she anger the spirits? Did the bandits attack her? Please go to Arwath and see if she is well. Nobody else will do it. Of course, I'd be happy to go check it out. I'm exploring anyway. So many river hobbits. Definitely people like to play river hobbits. Oh, this man is in a wheelchair. Looks pretty cool, though. Hello there, sir.
Hasta luego, stranger.
Hasta luego, stranger. Tell me, loco, have you any interest in tasting Umbarulian cuisine? Oh, sorry. Ambaruli cuisine? Gosh, these words are like my tongue is tying. I am trying to recreate a dish my grandmother used to make, but I do not have all the ingredients. I will tell you what. If you bring me the ingredients, I will give you a plate. Then you can say you have had some of the best food in the world. The man laughs heartily and grins. Ha ha ha. What say you, friend? I need some snap peas. They grow on vines to the northeast along the road to the old salt mines. I will need loins from Ven Wallowers. There are many of them far to the east of Shagush. You can also find fresh herbs that I think will be perfect for the dish in Shagush. The sooner you get them, the sooner we can eat. Did I just say lions? Sorry, it's lions. I need No, I said the word. No, that's not right. I said the word right. Yikes! Big yikes. I don't know if I want to eat that now. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn in the. I'm over here like, did I totally read that wrong? Yeah. Nope, I didn't read it wrong. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know what would eat that. Okay, let's go ahead and go down here and turn this other quest in. Let's see. How do I get past this market? Oh, there we go. This guy's fishing away. Aha! This is the person I was supposed to bring the grain to.
It is a new day.
What can I do for ya? You hand the man the crate given to you by Merle. Oh, actually, is this the bee honey? Oh, wonderful! I needed a restock of these. Thank you for bringing them. Did Mallory pay you already? You tell him she did not. Well, I will just take it out of what I owe her for these. Thank you, my friend.
Today is a good day.
Today is a good day, traveler. Tell me, are you looking for work? I have been waiting for a new shipment of trade goods from the south. My carrier made it here, but the goods did not. He said he was waylaid by bandits on the road and was greatly outnumbered. He gave them the goods in exchange for his life. It was the right decision, but I still need my trade goods back or I cannot pay my debts. Please, would you lend me your aid? He said he was stopped along the road between here and the Crackwade to the east. I will pay you what I am able for the return. Paying me the same amount is what the... Oh my gosh, look at all these quests. Alright, well with that... Dude, look at this guy's beard. It's awesome. He's got like... He's got like these cool like little gold ringlets in his beard. It's kind of awesome. Oh man. Alright, my friends. Well, isn't that perfect timing? It's dusk in the game. And I'm gonna have to finish it up here today, my friends. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you to everybody who said they do want more another stream today. It was very fun. I had a blast. And now I've got some fun things to do today myself. I hope you all have a great rest of your day as well. Baruch Hazad Kuzare menu. Thank you for joining me, and I'm at your service and your families as always. Zollin Ironshield here on Voice of the Rings. Thanks to my Patreons for the support. Thank you, Reb, for being a Royal Guardian. And thank you guys for all of your things you do. Super chats and all that jazz. It means a lot. I appreciate that support. You guys have a great day. What's up, Neek, over on Twitch? See you, Robert. Bye, everyone on YouTube. I will see you guys. Thank you for watching this whole time. It means a lot. And if you guys didn't see my other streams already, we already have one where we explored the entire world for 3 hours. Though, I mean the new region, not the entire world, but the new area. We didn't see every little tiny thing, but we saw a lot of the big, cool open areas, the evil Morgoth temple. We saw the sandstorms. So, like, we saw a bunch of stuff all over these areas. And we saw this beautiful lush green area and these big towering mountains over here. It was really cool. So, check it out later. Thank you for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. It's so fun that, you know, I can come on for these streams now with you guys, and there's like, you know, 30, 40 of us here. It's very fun. It's fun to be able to hang out with everyone. And thank you for your likes and subscribes. We're very close to 10,000 subscribers here on the channel. If you'd like to join in the Lord of the Rings fun, and you like positivity, and you're having fun, I'm having fun, and Lord of the Rings content, and gaming, and lore, and replicas, and all that, if that sounds good, then like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one, my friends. Stay happy. See ya.